Alright, thank you for sticking with us. Back 9 of round 1, Clash at the Cove. Moving into Birdie Alley, gonna see some good shots on some fairly easy holes.
Yeah, this is the part of the course where you really just want to put some good shots together, get some strokes back.
Hole 10, pretty simple hyzer or sidearm shot, whatever you gotta do to get around this one cluster of trees. And that's it, 300 feet. You should be able to do that if you're playing open. Joey going with some kind of white disc.
Yeah, after his awesome eagle.
Hanging it out there a little wide, but it's fading in.
I'll have a putt.
Yeah, right on the edge of the circle. Going with that Firebird and shanking the crap out of it.
Right after you release it.
But it went through. It was cool.
Yeah. You have a putt as well.
I was trying to throw it really high. Ben's going with a pretty high shot as well. It needs to get down. Oh, man. That's good.
That's my CTP.
I can't really remember what the wind was doing on this hole, but that always plays a little bit of a factor.
Yeah, it wasn't as windy as the classics, luckily.
Jordan hanging that one just a little short on the sidearm. I feel like that's the harder shot, throwing the sidearm. But I'm not a dominant sidearm player, so.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he just... I guess he clipped a couple leaves or something, didn't get it quite high enough.
Oh, no. Clipping that little twig.
Oh, right over the top.
After your shank.
Oh, Jesus.
Shank the putt, too. You can't get lucky twice.
No.
Oh, man, that was dirty. That was right on the pole, just like he's been putting all day.
Bummer. Looking very good, too.
Oh.
And not quite.
He gets a dirty spit, too. Oh, almost putted that one too low. Let's just get off his hole. Yeah, think about something else.
Exactly. This hole's trying to mess people up here.
Need some water or something. It's hot out there.
Oh yeah. That was like the sweatiest I've ever been during a round.
Joey's wearing pants. Hole 11. This is a pretty tricky little uphill 315-foot hole. It always seems like the last 30 feet is questionable. I don't know if I'm there, or if I'm short, or if I'm long. Can't really see anything except for the very top of the basket. I don't know if that's his Wraith or his Destroyer.
Yeah, we will never
know. Got a couple yellow ones.
Huh. Well, he's right there.
Really good shot.
He doesn't know it.
I went Thunderbird, and I think I finally threw it high enough to get a birdie on camera.
God, I always do that. Flip. Flip.
Sounded like Napoleon Dynamite.
No, not this round. Yeah, if you go back and watch, I don't think I've ever birdied this hole on camera. Ben putting it out nice and high. Get a little skip. Should be around the edge of the circle. A little bit tight side.
I thought I was going to glide into the woods, but...
Yeah, it dug pretty nicely. That is the height you need, but I think he's concerned with the power. Yeah, a little too much power.
When you have that much power, you always need to worry.
There we go. Got a little higher and it dropped in for him.
You got some good catch off the noobs. Oh, just in there.
Skating off the top.
I hate it when that happens.
I suck at putting.
Still no birdie on camera. Maybe next round.
Yeah, it's nice to play this course twice in this tournament instead of usually we have the temp course, but
yeah, it's always good. You can correct from your mistakes first round.
and just having 2 tournaments a year out here is great.
Yeah.
I like camping and or you know, we get the cabin or whatever. That's always a good time.
And it's beautiful. It's really nice. Dylan still got his putt left, but he'll make that every time.
Yeah, so rough start to Birdie Alley for a few of us here. This is probably the easiest hole on the course. Nothing in the way. 225 feet downhill. Sometimes there's a little wind coming up the hill or blowing across, but pretty straightforward birdie hole.
Yep, this one's just pick your favorite shot, throw it, birdie.
I like sidearm. And he's got some really overstable A2s, and he just throws them at the basket, and they just hit the ground and stop. They don't really skip very much.
Yeah, Prodigy's plastic is really grippy. I like it.
He's going to A3, so a little less stable, but parking it. I'm going to go with the Firebird sidearm.
Good looking. A little short, but
I fell in love with the line and forgot to throw it, but that'll be a putt.
Dylan going with that Seppo putter.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stability.
Yeah.
Good shot. Pin high, probably about 25 feet.
Jordan going with the sidearm as well.
Going with the premium A2, hanging it out nice and wide.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Y'all are getting some revenge back on Birdie Alley.
There we go. About time. I said, missed 2 putts in a row, you get a little angry.
Yeah.
I guess it was 4 putts in a row. Dylan cashing that one in.
Yeah, we might see a star frame. Correction, we will see a star frame.
Yeah. Putts are done.
Yeah. No pressure, Jordan.
Just a formality at this point.
Hole 13. This one's pretty straightforward. You got a few trees in your way. You can't see the basket either, but throw a nice hyzer.
Yeah, throw a hyzer right at that wide tree and let it skip down the hill a little bit. Should be a putter or a slow mid-range shot.
Yeah, this one's definitely one you should be birdieing, or you want to.
Joey's going to go with that cool turnover flick with the Berg.
Yeah, because he's cool like that.
Kind of missed the gap a little bit, but
Yeah, I clipped that
scored
tree.
it down to a putt anyway. Some kind of prodigy frisbee that is greeny yellow.
I think that's a mid-range, but might be wrong.
Looking like, and that was,
Oh.
I thought it was going to go in, and then it almost went in anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my spider,
Yeah.
like I always do. Little hyzer at the tree. Don't hit the tree.
A little bit more left, but
Just fine.
yep.
Looked like it said 4 on top. I don't
I think
know.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know his bag yet.
That'll be a putt, but a little further away than he would like.
Is that overstable putter again?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's beefy.
Yeah. I want to know.
That's really good. That could have been an ace too.
Oh, a stab.
Stop.
Stab.
Stop.
Right there. I think it's the Seppo. I think I saw the stamp.
Yeah. Oh. That's a scary one to run downhill
no.
the whole way.
Okay.
Good catch on that.
That makes up for that spit out.
He said that makes up for the spit out from hole 10. That thing was gross.
Yeah. Right there in the center. Ooh. The
Yeah.
slow-mo. That's the first one of the
I like it when it catches in the chains like that.
Yup.
It giveth and it taketh. For Joey's putt to stay and that one to come out. It's
Yeah.
gross.
These baskets.
Disc golf. That's all you can say. I mean,
That's just horrible.
I don't know if he putted it a little too hard or if his nose was up or
I think I'm gonna go with magic. That's why.
magic. Somebody monkey dusted him. Hole 14, 453 feet. Just want to fly it right in between these two trees with something going straight and then hopefully fade around the back of these last two trees. You could skip in the middle of them or whatever you got to do, but probably a high-speed driver, maybe a Firebird or an Eagle or something.
Go through.
Joey just missed a little bit inside there. I think he threw a Wraith or a Destroyer. That's a good line, just a little bit high.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it'll just spike down in there. It wants to.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 trees to miss.
Yeah, he's got to go right around the back of those trees. I'm going Thunderbird. And kind of playing it a little too wide. Yeah, that line's closing up on us.
Yeah, it was really overgrown.
Oh, what?
And he's going to do the same.
God.
He's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, can't let that get to your head.
This is a Sexton Firebird that's going to decide to fly like a Sidewinder real quick.
What?
We were all shocked at how far it went. Not only how straight it went, but goodness gracious.
Yeah, Jordan's crazy.
He's just spiking it up there. I remember him talking to me like we were coming down the hill here, and he said, "I'm just hungry. I didn't get to eat anything this morning. I got a biscuit in my bag, man. You want it?" And it's like, "Oh, sure, man. That'd help me out so much."
I don't know how you do those little inside out routes so well.
I like throwing Firebirds and T-Birds slow and just getting the flex out of them. Yeah, see there? I handed him the biscuit there.
The biscuit trade has been made.
I said, "You just need to hit some putts, man." He's like, "I don't know. I'm off." I was like, "I saw you warming up, dude. Just
Yeah.
get your head back to that space."
Oh,
Really good
just
bid
a
there.
little more turn, man.
Just a little bit.
A little more turn.
This is about 50.
See, it was all because of the biscuit.
You're welcome, Dylan.
Yep.
Got to eat breakfast before you play.
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
See that? I gave him my breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast. I think I had a hash brown and a coffee or something like that.
Now we just got some cleanups.
Getting a bogey on that hole's frustrating.
Yeah. That one was kind of 50-50 whether it'd stick or not, just a little left side.
He's waving the biscuit.
Hole 15, par 4, 600 feet. Just looking to throw something hard, high, let it fade down this hill, miss these trees.
It really needs to fade back left hard at the end.
Yeah.
You don't really want to throw a straight shot. You need to get kind of set up.
You can tell how much stuff they had to trim out of here. That's how overgrown it was. Looking to just give yourself like a little sidearm up shot after your drive. Take your birdie, get out of here. This hole can get pretty tricky though. There's some weird spots to be.
Joey throwing something pink. Yeah, I'm not familiar with his bag right now either.
Yeah. Not quite in the fairway, but it's fine. Then taking a big run up.
Did he get it high enough to go over the trees?
I think that's a no. Boom sauce.
Just clipping the outside
And
that push too. Yeah, you need to throw it just a little higher so that it has time to fade back to the left. Because the further out you get, the more it pinches that sidearm upshot off.
yeah. What are you throwing here?
I'll throw the blue guy. Or no?
I don't know.
Well, I don't
Was
know.
that the KJ tuber? I think it was.
I don't even know what that was. I think it was... Yeah, maybe it was a T-bird. I don't know.
It didn't have the Coling stamp on it. I don't know. We'll never know.
I usually throw Destroyer. He just threw that one a little too far.
Yeah, he'll be in that rough, but
Oh, I pulled it.
he
So-
pulled it apparently.
Yeah.
Great camera work.
That was a huge bounce, man. He must have hit a
Yeah.
rock or something.
Dylan loves that A2.
Just needs to get down. Nice. Yeah, that's a
Tried
pretty
to.
steep slope right there at the hill. Everything feeds into the bottom down there.
You are throwing that Firebird again.
Getting lucky. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I released it a little too inside, but it just fought through there for me. Jordan trying to go straight over the top.
And he
Does
did.
it pretty successfully. Nice little ultimate flick there.
Dang it.
Talking about old frisbees.
Yeah,
Oh.
on the lid. Oh, I thought he had that one. He's usually good for a long one right at the end of a round.
He thought he had it too. He didn't like that one either.
Yeah, cashing in the 3.
Yeah, that one can be kind of scary at times. You got that foliage behind it. Good slow-mo.
Tapping in the para.
Bunch of pars.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Not even. Oh, he did put his mini down. He didn't toss it down like he usually does. And you're starting to look tired.
Yeah, it was sweaty.
On the hole 16, pretty straightforward. Just trying to backhand or forehand something straight through this gap. Get it to go to the right a little bit. It's like 250 feet. Pretty straightforward birdie hole.
For the Chattanooga locals, this is exactly the same distance as the practice basket in the field, so just throw you a straight shot like you're warming up for your round at the sinks and should have a birdie.
There's that Sexton bird again.
Putting a little too much power on it for 250 feet.
Chopping down the foliage for the other people.
Just going with the putter. Wanted it to turn a little more.
Just a little bit.
But
you're still there.
Yeah, it just went straight.
Joey flicking something we cannot see. That purple disc again.
There used to be a tree right in the path that he just went through. Once they cut that tree down, I never went sidearm again. That's a really nice looking shot there.
Yep. He'll be putting at it as well. Dylan, not going with the sidearm. I thought he would.
That putter worked out for him a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he made it right through that branch.
He's got about 30 feet.
Here's Jordan.
Dang!
Oh.
Super sweeping
Yeah,
hyzer putt.
It just went up.
Caught like the front top of the basket and still fell in. I think it was spike hyzering in.
It went up and then down. Oh.
That's another dirty spit.
Dylan's he's not getting the luck today.
Anyway, I can't see his foot there, but he's stepping on his mini. So I called him on a foot fault.
Yeah,
and Ben seconded it.
Anybody gonna second it? I mean, I'll say I saw it, yeah. Well, it's you take it and it's a stroke.
Yeah, that was the quote-unquote controversy of the round. Everybody was talking about it.
If I see it, I'm going to call it. I mean...
Yeah. It's the rules.
Just tapping out.
Oh. He heard you.
So that turns this into a bogey putt. Moving into hole 17. This is really good finishing hole here. Pretty tough angle to get around to a good spot where you can go under these limbs to the basket. But pretty standard distance par 4 for this course. The hard part is the second shot is uphill with kind of a low ceiling.
Yeah, this was a cool hole. We got to see Austin Latto eagle this during the Classic.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Smash from Jordan.
Like every time he throws that disc, you can just hear.
That's exactly what you want to do. He's might even be able to see the basket from there.
Yeah, what are you throwing?
Throwing my flippy destroyer. Just looking for it to stand up a little bit. The further left you get, the easier it is to poke under those limbs too.
Yeah, good looking shot. Ben looking to follow you. Maybe get a little bit more flip out of that.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Dylan going the sidearm.
Just do it a little too low.
Roller. It wants to.
He'll be in a pretty decent spot.
Yeah. Joey going with the Wraith / Destroyer. We don't know.
I think that one's a Wraith.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Yeah, just didn't give it enough height.
A little low, but
yeah, that's the hard part, going up that hill with the low ceiling.
I think that's the first time we've seen him throw that. Got Will Schustrick's name on it.
Yeah, just kind of turned over a little bit too much.
Yeah, he's still looking at it now. Ben wanting it to flip again. Didn't quite get a flip.
I'm going with that red eagle.
Yeah, that's a nice eagle.
Trying to hyzer it over that tree.
Oh,
So close.
yeah. That would have been insane.
Smashing that A2. Parking it.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever thrown a mid-range on my second shot on this hole.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
Giving it a run with the putter.
Oh.
Another foot or two and that thing would have been in.
There's a little bit more power. You got them little berries in his way.
Oh. Joey's step putt, just a little left.
At least he hit the basket.
Make good on the birdie.
Yeah. Every time. And Jordan, after making this hole look easy.
Yep.
Take your bag off, Ben.
That's okay. When you can reach the basket, you don't have to take your bag off. And the final hole of round 1, 250 footer. Nothing in the way. A little slope to the left to deal with, but just got to read the wind. If it's coming from the parking lot, then you're probably going to throw a backhand, and if it's blowing towards the parking lot, then you probably want to throw a sidearm.
Yeah. And just like 12, pick your favorite shot.
Looks like the wind is coming from the parking lot today.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
That is a Glow Champion AVR.
Yeah.
Big bead.
Dig, baby.
It did.
Actually got the Mountain Cove stamp on it.
Yep. Who's Ben going with that?
A3.
Yep, the orange A3.
Good shot. Looks like he's throwing a putter.
Yeah.
A little too low, a little too flat.
Joey, of course, going with the flick.
Flicking that soft A2. Or softer, I don't know how soft it actually is. It catches the
Kinda
ground really
soft.
good.
Come on, Dylan. End strong.
Yeah. Right on the pole. Smooth little hyzer putt.
Come on. Jordan needs this. We need this for the star frame.
Oh.
Not quite. This one's... Oh yeah, that one. Boom.
And just smash it right into the bottom.
Yeah. This is one you definitely want to birdie.
Yep. Ben's going to birdie as well. You gotta count these 20 footers.
Yeah. Still got Jordan left with the lone par.
So that'll put me one stroke ahead of Joey going into the second round.
Yeah, you both played very well. We also got Zach Murphy sneaking up in there.
Killing it, yeah. Pretty tight still for the top 4 or 5 spots. Dude, that putt.
Yeah. See that one more time.
Don't go anywhere.
Make sure to catch us out on round 2.
See the epic conclusion